When I played this part of the game, or when I reached this point, I felt like there was something really, really special about the game. Even though I haven't played the older God of War games, like the first, second, third, and like how many more games there are, but still, when I got to this scene, I just could feel the history and weight behind the series, and especially about this main character, Kratos. This scene was just beautiful. I don't even know what else to say, but this scene still gives me goosebumps. And for the sake of it, let's watch it again. In this scene, Kratos returns home to grab his old weapons, the Blades of Chaos. The camera moves slowly from behind him, circling around him, and this epic music kicks in. This deep bassline hum and strings and deep choir. And Kratos, he doesn't even say anything in this scene. And he doesn't need to. The way this scene was created and how the story is told here is just brilliant, and I just like how the silence says everything. I felt like this scene completely encapsulates what God of War is all about. Like I already said, I felt the weight of everything that has happened in the series in this scene. At least for me, as someone new to the series, this was the moment that really left an super big impression to me when I played this game. I don't know, maybe I'm alone with these thoughts, who knows. But I just wanted to say it aloud. And yeah, of course, the game had already been like amazing up to this point, don't get me wrong. God of War is a brilliantly made game from start to finish, with well-written characters and dialogue. The game clearly gives weight to its characters, and it's treating them with respect to the series history. Kratos and his son's relationship is a central part of the game and develops throughout the game, which is great to see.
Come. No looking back now.
There are other important characters as well who influence the story, but at its core, it's all about Kratos and his son.
Shoot when you're ready. Remember, draw to your chest. Wild Boar's hide is thick.
In the end, the game is, in a way, built around very simple themes. In a good way, I mean. And I think that makes the main characters like more relatable.
Then help fix this. Hold here, please. Hold, I said, he's losing blood.
I know I'm super late to the God of War party. The game came out in 2018, I think, and now it's already 2025. Oh my god. Time just flies. I only just recently played through God of War, like a couple of weeks ago.
I warned you.
Of course, I had read and heard a lot about it when the game was first released. I haven't played the God of War games that have been published before this game myself, but I have seen my friends play them, and I have watched tons of gameplay videos online. So during the years I have seen a lot of stuff regarding God of War, but as a player I'm kind of a newbie to the series.
You can't win!
But anyways, when this game first was released, I saw like a lot of good reviews, like perfect score, 10 out of 10 reviews about this game, and I then thought that it would be awesome to play this game someday. So now I have, and I absolutely agree with those reviews. Like if I had to rate this game, I would give like 10 out of 10 as well. Of course, it's a brilliant game. But reviewing the game isn't really my point here. I just want to share my thoughts and feelings about the game, like overall.
Come. Gather your things.
I have played a lot of games, and storytelling varies so much between them. It really depends on the game, of course, but I think some games just use storytelling just an excuse to get from one fight to another. But about God of War, this game makes sure that every moment in the story has a meaning. It's not just action. It's the storytelling that really makes the game what it is, and it hit me a lot. Like the opening scene of God of War alone has more emotion than some other games entirely. It's just so good. And the way the story is told is like super immersive. There is not a single cut in the entire game, and that works so well for God of War. Of course there are loading screens, and when you die then the game cuts, but this like seamless storytelling makes the whole experience feel emotionally rich, because you are fully immersed and you never get pulled out from the game, because there is no cuts. I was kinda amazed like how well it works in God of War, the seamless storytelling. And I really hope more games would take inspiration from this kind of storytelling, because when it's done right, like here, it keeps the player completely engaged.
Are you injured?
I'm fine. Wow, it's beautiful.
And speaking of Kratos and what I know about him, even though I haven't played the first games, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but this isn't the same Kratos from the older games, who was just pure rage, you know, just destroying things and killing enemies. In this game, Kratos is older, wiser, and he's a father. But still you can feel the same brutal warrior in him. He's just carrying the weight of his past with him, and it shows, and you can feel it when you play the game. And it's just super good. So it's this blend of layers in his character that makes him so compelling to watch, I think.
I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? You do not know my ways.
So if you have liked this video, I appreciate it a lot if you hit that like button. And of course, if you subscribe to my channel, a big thanks. If you want to support the channel, please check out the links in the description. You will find links to NordVPN, Artlist.io, and to Adobe Creative Cloud. Artlist and Adobe Premiere are the tools that I use to make these videos. So if you use those links, I get like an affiliate bonus. Thanks a lot. Let's continue.
The keeper that protects
The voice acting is amazing, like Kratos, his son, Freya, all of them. I especially loved the performances of Freya and Baldur.
wielding cold. Fires cannot burn there, and no magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless.
And the dialogue between characters and the conversations between characters feels real, and that's something that I just really appreciate in games when the dialogue scenes are like, I don't know, realistic. Of course it depends on the game, but in this game I really liked like how the dialogue scenes were made.
The heart.
You have it.
Yes.
Back of your hand.
The combat system is also excellent. It's dynamic and it makes you think. You have to dodge, you have to parry and time your attacks right, and it really feels like your actions matter in the fight, which is always a good thing, for me at least. And the way that Kratos' axe is designed is absolutely amazing. When Kratos throws his axe, it has like actual weight when the axe hits something, and when the axe comes back to you, you can feel it. The battles can get pretty tough depending on the difficulty you choose, and I started on hard mode, but as I was playing it first time, I realized pretty quickly that I was grinding my way just too much just in the regular fights, you know, so I switched to normal difficulty. Even with the normal difficulty, that offers plenty of challenge, especially with the tougher enemies like the Valkyries. I think I killed 2 of those Valkyries. So, but yeah, the normal difficulty lets you play through the game at a reasonable pace, which was important to me because I don't have like unlimited time to play games, so I needed to get through the game in somewhat reasonable time. And the music is just incredible. Bear McCreary absolutely nailed the music. The main theme, for example, is so damn good. And this just happened to me again, like when I was already playing this game and when I finished it, I just kept looping the God of War soundtrack and God of War Ragnarok soundtracks on Spotify, and I didn't listen anything else like for a couple of days or for a week. But yeah, this was the first touch for me of God of War games. This was the first one I have actually played through from start to finish, and now I have just started playing God of War Ragnarok, which I'll be definitely talking about more in the future on the channel. And please feel free to comment down below how you felt when you first time played through God of War. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts on God of War. It's an absolutely fantastic game, beautifully made, with a great story, characters and music. What else you even need? If you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend it, even though it's year 2025. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.